what is the job scope like? As like, because actually I'm working as a C sharp developer. Like it's been 6 months now,
Hmm.
and I wanted to get into game development, but I was like not sure how to go about it. So I'm like, is it possible like to get into like a meta or something like that in just one year, or
Yeah, like if you take the 1 year seriously, like learning the skills which are very much required. So like in LinkedIn, I have seen opportunities like people like hiring game developers, like to create something related to metaverse.
Hmm.
So like yeah, like and it is growing, like the opportunities related to metaverse, like which I'm seeing day by day, like it is increasing. So yeah,
So
like
in
with 1 year is good enough. Yeah.
Yep, and if I have to take on that question, um, so to quote some numbers here, the IT industry is ideally growing in like 2 to 3% year over year growth, uh, with the job opportunities that we say. And when you compare it to the gaming industry, it has been growing on 22%. So that's more than 10x times growth that gaming industry is right now going through. And if you are specifically quoting companies like Meta, Amazon, Netflix, these kind of companies, right, breaking in to these companies to find job opportunities as game developer, there's surely good chances that if you possess the right skill set, you will be able to break into these companies because uh, like ever since for past like 6 to 8 months, a lot of companies in web 2 and web 3 ecosystem are aggressively hiring game developers. It's not only about companies like Facebook and Amazon, but now there are companies like Binance, like who's into crypto trading, right? And then there are some predominantly startups in the web 3 ecosystem who are building games on top of Solana and these kind of ecosystem. So or Ethereum blockchain, or let's say Bitcoin, or Solana, or some other blockchain, they are dedicatedly hiring game developers as well. So the simple way would be to simply go on LinkedIn right now, and I can assure you, if you go to the job section and if you search game developer, there would be probably more than 30,000 applications globally. I can give you that in
And
return.
also to add on, like also to add on, like to depict what is the growth in the gaming industry and the demand, the startup where I work right now, like they offer 50% hike,
Hmm.
50% pay hike within 6 months. So
Hmm.
like I don't see any other industry or any other, like
True that.
a sector of jobs like which will pay you like 50% of your current salary within 6 months.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this I've just seen in the gaming industry. So you can, like imagine what is the scope and what is the growth of the gaming industry.
So another to back you up on that, Darren. Another reason why is that I was 2 days ago I was just reading about the demand and the supply of game developers in the ecosystem right now. So
Mhm.
like you said, right,
Mhm.
that this is the only industry in at least developer
Yep.
space where
Yep.
the number of jobs are higher than the number of people who actually know the
Mhm.
skill set. So the reason
Mhm.
that companies are comfortably giving 50 to 60% hike even after 6 months is that
They want to
a
retain employees.
a shortage of talent, and b,
Yep.
if you are letting your current employee go, probably hiring the new one will cost way more for them. So people are a giving out like a lot of like higher compensation than usual, and b, they're also spending a lot in the retention of developers to keep the
Yep.
employees as inside the company.
And since I work in a startup, like I can like give a sense of, like how it is to hire game developers. Like, so one thing is like finding the right skill set in the market, hiring the perfect candidate, and
Hmm.
the other thing is like getting him trained. So like people, if you spend like 6 7 months in a startup company, so
Hmm.
your boss won't really want you to leave, like because the amount of resources he had spent like to find you and to train you, and like and if you simply like leave and now to find the another candidate and to train him again, and like it is a lengthy process altogether. So like startups like won't easily let you go. Like, they would want to retain you, so they would like pay you fairly, like if you are the right skill set candidates.